Hello, I am recording the next part right after the last one. I'm sure you can tell because I still have that hair out of place and I still can't understand the controls for the life. Or maybe you can't tell because in the beginning of the last episode I was wearing a different shirt and the episode was really shitty and you just left because I was having technical difficulties. And didn't stay till the end where I fixed them. But you wanna know what happened? It happened there. So, que sera, I guess. Just hit the guy. Just hit the guy, please. It's like if you're having issues with controls and you're playing this on PC, why not just play the game on your keyboard? And that is a very simple question to answer.
Hyperion was no match for my secret punch you in the face until you die fighting style. When the time comes, we'll fight our way to the vault together.
What a powerful secret fighting style. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty simple. I like using controllers more than keyboards. In pretty much every situation. The only situation in which it isn't the case is if I'm playing like a shooter in which it forces me to not use aim assist if I'm using a controller. Then, you know, it sucks. You might think, well, this game doesn't like have aim assist. Well, that might be wrong. As far as I can tell. Right. I aim down sights. Grenade is, oh my gosh, like literally everything. This sucks. I'm almost thinking like maybe I'll just.
Construction out in the Nexus. No matter what happens, make sure that old bandit town, Firestone, I think it's called. Make sure it stays standing. That pissant little rest stop is where it all began. Oh, and another thing. I want it on company policy that instead of Firestone, we're changing its name to Jackville. Really twist the knife for those bandit bastards, you know what I mean? I want those vault-hunting sons of bitches to see what I've done to this place. I want it to stand as a testament to their failure. They couldn't protect New Haven, they couldn't protect Firestone, and they're sure as hell not gonna protect Sanctuary.
Sorry, Jack distracted me? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh right, I want to change the controls back, even though my thumb will fall off, because I can't. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much for me. We're gonna want to do some of the side quests here, so we can get the full farming route. Maybe? Oh, maybe we don't care. I forgot what to say. I wish there was a talent I could get that made it to where enemies didn't have a move that just knocked me away from them every time I was near them. I think that would be the best melee talent in the game. Bye. Don't remember how much XP do we need to level? Should tell us somewhere. Oh, we have badass tokens. Okay. Well, basically, if you see the word damage, you click on it. Unless it says fire rate, then you click on that. And if it just has bad options, just pick a bad option, because you don't have a choice. Cool. I don't remember what Get to Know Jack Like, okay, I remember the quest. I'm just saying I don't remember if I need to do it for what I'm trying to accomplish. I want to know if it's relevant EXP. I'm fairly certain there is a way to check how much XP you have, or at least I thought there was. Oh yeah, there we go. 3,000 XP is nothing? Wait, what? 524232? Oh no, that's just how many EXP we have in total. So we need 20,000 for our next level up. Yeah, this gives nothing. Like, I want to do the TK wave quest because I want the shotgun, but also I don't want the shotgun because I'm meleeing everything. It doesn't even give me good EXP, but the enemy is good to farm, and I don't know what to do. I'm falling apart, man. I'm falling apart. Someone help me. Whatever. It'd be nice if I could hold the button and just keep meleeing. I think they added in Borderlands 3 to where you could do that. Anyway. Man, they slagged the crap. Interesting that they decided to call Firestone Jackville. At least I think they're. It's like, why would he want his name? Like, why Jackville? If this place is an absolute shit. Like, he destroyed it. You'd think he'd want to name it something like, I don't know.
I've heard rumblings amongst the workers that our iridium mining operations are ravaging this planet. You know, I assume you're saying this because most of you didn't see what Pandora looked like before we showed up. You know what they called this place? The Badlands. It was a dry, dusty pisshole where dreams went to die. Now there's pipes full of beautiful iridium, technologically advanced machines, goddamn volcanoes. I mean, who doesn't love volcanoes? They're mountains that explode fire. That's literally the definition of the word awesome. Am I right?
Yeah, volcanoes are cool. I agree with this. I wouldn't exactly say that I'm in desperate need for more volcanoes to just exist at all times. I think overall that would bring a damper to... The sign still says Firestone and not Jackville. Also says there's a population of 24. But no one lives here. What's going on with that? You know what? I guess it doesn't. Yeah, we're gonna go to where the new U was, right here. There was the road. Yeah, here it was. It's where Claptrap met us. Back to Borderlands 1. Anyway, we're not gonna beat Saturn. There's literally no freaking shot. Look at how little damage we're doing with our by far most powerful weapon. But hey, you know what?
I know you think I'm a monster.
He jumped down. Maybe we can ignore him.
But you didn't see what she did to her mother. I had to restrain Angel's power. You get that? I had to.
I had to.
And I'm sure he had to exploit her for profit and power, too. Don't listen, Vault Hunter. He killed Angel long before he pulled the plug.
Don't you dare speak about my daughter.
What if I did?
Son of a bitch. We're coming, Lil. Just hold on.
Ow. I think I'm gonna look up some speedrunner tech after this to see.
Bring it on! I'm ready!
That one.
There. Jack sent all the iridium he's mined straight to the Hero's Pass. That must be where the warrior's buried. Get back to Sanctuary.
Did that work? Nope.
Hyperion, life is for living, and death is for running from at all costs.
This is a bad respawn point too. Well, at least Saturn despawned. Certainly could have been worse. Gotta wait for him to jump down. Go. Yeah, we do not want to fight. I mean, we do want to fight him. I want to fight him, actually, right now. I desperately am searching for a single experience point. But, pretend I said experience there. Just, I know what I'm talking about, okay. Come. No. I did not make it. Come here. I'm gonna die again. Oh, I live. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Give me that. I am out of here. See ya, idiots. I want nothing to do with this.
Oh God! It smells like piss and nachos.
I can't exactly imagine what slag smelling like piss and nachos is like. Although, I am a little sad. I thought the DLCs were supposed to scale to your level. I guess that only is true...
Only a matter of time until Jack blows his
Never? Like... 'Cause I know in TVHM they're all level 50. I must be missing something.
This ends now. Jack, Lilith, and the warrior are in Hero's Pass.
So that's where we're headed. This is the final fight, amigo. If you gotta prepare, do it now.
Yep.
Go check around the city.
Uh-huh.
These people don't have much, but they still want to help you. Hyperion's locked the entrance to Hero's Pass. Get back to Claptrap.
I need him to open the way for you. Rick and I will meet you once you're in.
Here you go, Tannis. You wanna give me something for free?
Finish this together.
Thanks.
Bloodwing. Roland! For Pandora!
Gotta go get all my free loot.
Ask me about my theories on Handsome Jack. Remember to check back for new issues.
And now for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist.
I'm starving! I want
This
to
just
eat
in.
babies!
I'm starving and I want to eat your babies. Breaking news.
This is Hyperion Truth Broadcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, we have won. With the death of Roland and the capture of Lilith, the Resistance is...
I ain't the best with words.
The resistance is...
I just want you to know I'm rooting for you out there. Jack kicked me out of my home back in Firestone. It's about time he got what's coming to him. Here, thought you could use this.
You know, I was in Firestone. This is a real pile of garbage. I mean, it was that way before,
Hunter
but...
comes by, you make sure and give him my love, alright?
What?
Hey, no, I ain't gonna do that.
I mean, wish him luck, Scooter.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Hey, and if we don't get through this, if Jack wakes his warrior or whatever, tell Ma. Tell Ma I love her.
Hey, man. Ellie and I were just talking about you. Now you...
Ellie definitely does not love Moxie.
If you can, come back with Jack's head on a pike. Haha, you hear?
What Scooter said. I would have hollowed that son bitch's gourd and ate nachos out of it.
Oh, nearly forgot. Ellie and I got something for you. Hope it helps.
I wonder how, like, aging works in the Borderlands universe. And I know that sounds kind of like a stupid question. But, I don't know, it's, I think it's valid. Because Wainwright Jacobs looks like an old guy, right? But his dad was alive in Borderlands 3 right before we got there. He just got murdered. And Moxie is Ellie and Scooter's mom. And I mean, look at Moxie.
I've had just about enough of that handsome jackass sugar. Get rid of him, and you'll never pay for another drink again. Here, I got something for you.
Well, my old friend, I wish you the best. May you return from your quest with handsome blood on your hands and a smile on your face. Oh, and lest I forget, here you are. Thought it could be of some use.
It can't, but thanks anyway. Take all your garbage blues.
It's dangerous to go.
It's because I'm nice. What can I say? Literally ammo doesn't matter to us. Just like grenades, right? Because, well, you know. Not shooting anything. Okay, I swear
Refund, please.
this must be bugged. I definitely walked in here like 2 episodes ago and got this cutscene. Yeah, I did. I literally did. Yeah, it is bugged. I don't... Because I got teleported in here after killing... Well, after Roland died, I didn't kill him. I came out through there, went into here, and got the cutscene. I definitely got it twice. I'm not crazy.
Monopoly on weapons is running me out of business. But that's not why I want him dead. I want him dead because he's a greedy, murdering son of a bitch who needs to die screaming.
Good luck.
Here, you might need this.
Sup, sucker? It's Tina. I wrote you a poem
It's
that goes a little
Tina.
something like this. Break it down! Kill Jack, kill Jack, kill Jack, kill Jack, kill Jack! Kill Jack. A poem by Tiny Tina.
Wow. Thanks, Tina. A lovely poem.
It's time to end this! I'll meet you out in the Iridium Blight. You've earned it. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice. Where's he
You sure
going?
you got the complexion for that?
Stupid pile of scrap.
Thanks!
Hi, Johnny Waffles. Yeah, anyway, so I assume Claptrap's just going to be there instantly, and we're not going to have to worry about it. And I don't know. I guess I hope King Mong and Donkey Mong are here. We kill them instantly in our car. Hit level 26.
That electricity in the air when you're just beginning to murder someone. Haven't felt that in such a long time.
You do what you have to stop him from waking that warrior, even if it means taking me out. Better dead than a damsel.
You know,
Rick and I will meet you out in Heroes Pass. Win or lose, we're gonna finish this together. We might not make
what I find interesting.
It's been a hell of a lot of fun.
Or, you know, something I find interesting. At least even if it isn't particularly interesting to everyone. Is I feel like Borderlands 1 and 2 have very well written female characters. I mean, obviously, I'm saying this comparatively to a lot of other forms of media that I don't think have very well written female characters. And I think Borderlands 3, for some reason, really wanted to, like, appeal to the, like... Excuse me for using this word, because it's, like, very overused and honestly doesn't, like, kind of has lost its meaning at this point, but... like, overly woke crowd, you know? Like, Borderlands 3 really wanted to... be like, oh man, look at how cool and powerful Lilith is and stuff, but like... it's written in a really strange way. That's like... I feel like Borderlands as a series wasn't one that had enough of that issue to where they needed to course correct in the first place. To be like, oh, well, we need to put all of our strong female characters in the front. Also, Tannis is not one of them, and never will be. She's written terribly. But, I digress. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I like a lot of the characters in Borderlands 2, and to a lesser extent 1. Lilith is cool in both of those games, so I don't understand why they went out of their way to be like, oh, man. This is the Lilith show. Borderlands 3. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Give me, like, a single experience point. What the hell?
Why, hello there.
That sounds fun. Anyway, the point I'm making is that it just comes across as, like, grating and cringe. Like, everyone knows this scene by this point, but Lilith, like, flies off into the moon and explodes, and then this girl is on fire, starts playing, and it's just like, what the hell is happening? And it's just like, I don't know. Also, I'll never forgive the writer who did to Maya what they did to Maya in that game. Thanks in advance for agreeing. I guess. I honestly, like, grammatically that sentence was going nowhere, went nowhere, and just made me sound dumb. So I'll take it. I'll be dumb. Anyway, I think I was trying to make a point or something. Oh yeah, it's that Lilith is cool in this game, and Lilith is badly written and cringe. And in Borderlands 3...
I don't want to kill you, which is kind of weird. I need your help. Oh, I should have...
I'm not helping. As I talk about strong female characters and walk into the orgasm, but... Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is kind of an obvious point, and I think most people who played Borderlands kind of agree that it's lame because there were well-written, strong female characters in Borderlands 1 and 2, and then in their attempt to make, like, to appeal to, like, the woke crowd in Borderlands 3, they made them worse written and less strong. They're like... Maya goes from, like, this sick, badass, like, monk, warrior person in this game, who's, like, you know, pretty smart, and to, in Borderlands 3, she's there, and she's just like, oh, I've been training this chick, and this is my whole life now, also, I'm going to just die. Like, what? Huh? It's just like, oh yeah, you know, I couldn't save my apprentice if I didn't die here. I had to pass on my powers or something. It's just, oh man, it's so bad. It makes me so sad.
Welcome to the Circle of Slaughter. Moxie has reprogrammed me for tournament hosting and sexual innuendos. You could almost say she increased my hard drive. Flirtatious eyebrow raise.
Me too, dude. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think in some cases, the attempt at least, even though I think it never actually works out, is worth it. Because there's a lot of, like... Well, actually, never mind. I disagree. I disagree with that notion. That notion? Yeah, that's a word. I guess turning the physics thing down makes it to where I can't destroy it with my face. But yeah, because in... The
round is almost upon us.
Like...
I will deliver oral encouragement. 5, 4, 3...
I just really like girls. And I think a lot of people who, live in the world that we live in. Not everyone. You know, I'll concede. Some people are very bitter and are not a fan. And I feel like their opinion is valid as long as they aren't, like, openly, aggressively sexist. But anyway, the point I'm making is I like women, and I really like when in shows and cartoons and like video games and stuff and like books, there's girl characters that I think are really cool. I really like when I like girl characters. And when a character's personality is just I'm invincible and I'm unknowable and I'm unstoppable, they're not an interesting character. Like, I'm sorry, but they're not. It's not... Because you already know everything you need to know about this character, right? Like, you know that you can't know them, you know that you can't stop them, and you know that they're infallible, so it's just... Why do I give a shit? Why should anyone? You know?
Nothing personal, bandit.
That's right. That's right. You're standing in a puddle. Good job.
Help! No shields! It's the ball hunter!
The ball hunter! Oh, I missed. Hi. I didn't count. I resent this.
I'd almost finished my comic collection.
Got him. I almost finished my comic collection. Anyways, before you say something along the lines of, oh, but there's been male characters around forever. Okay, granted. No one watching a 14 sub Borderlands playthrough on YouTube is gonna have this opinion. No offense! No offense, okay? I just know the type of people who would do this kind of thing. But I'm gonna straw man anyway because it's fun. People are gonna be like, oh, there's been male characters around forever that have been like really strong and really like invincible, and like their character is all about like their masculinity and stuff and how like amazing they are. So it's only fair that women characters get that same kind of treatment, and they can be strong and cool as well. But I think a lot of times, and by a lot of times actually I would argue every time, maybe every time, I don't know, there might be an exception, but not one that I can think of off the top of my head anyway. Like if I take Superman as an example, right? Superman's like the most classic example of like the strong, stoic, like unstoppable, attractive, like strong man, you know? He's the guy. But he's literally, at least in my opinion, often, not all the time, because sometimes Superman's got some spice, but often he's the most uninteresting, boring character ever written, and I don't give a shit. Like, why do I care what Superman does if he's invincible? You know? It's just like, well, if Superman can't die, why do I care, like, how his fight's gonna go, you know? And you might then think, oh, cause he's got a weakness, and obviously, like, Lex Luthor knows his weakness, and he'll be able to stop Superman. Okay, this hair is annoying the shit out of me, and I don't know which side of my head is on. It's right here. It's right here. Oh, okay. Oh! Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. There, now it's gone. Now it's gone. I gotta wipe my forehead because my greasy ass hands were on it. Anyway. And it's like, oh, Lex Luthor has his, knows his weakness, so he could lose at any time. He just, you know, has to slip up. And it's like, that's really lame. And, you know, if you're a Superman fan, maybe you disagree. Maybe you don't think it's lame. But I think it's lame. That he has, like, I think it's more lame that he has one weakness that could kill him, like, pretty handily, than if he had no weaknesses at all. Because, like, in One Punch Man, at least the show's funny, because he, you know, wins in one punch, and you see these super powerful guys, like, destroying the world, and they beat everyone, and then One Punch Man just flies up and kills them instantly, and you're like, oh, that's funny. Like, you don't take it too seriously. Hello, King Kong. Maybe you'll drop something? Why am I doing this? I can't damage him without a car. Death Trap kills him, so be it. But yeah, in Superman's case, it's like, it's not funny. And if he loses, it's lame. You're like, oh, he lost because someone had a magic rock that killed him in one hit. And then you just feel bad. But, like, some of the stuff with, like, the Dark Sun and Evil Superman like are kind of interesting, and I will admit it's kind of cool, a little bit. But whatever, we're not here to talk about Superman. We're here to talk about She-Hulk, okay? No one is gonna see that character and go, wow, I want to be like that when I grow up. And for any kid that sees a character like that and then wants to be like that, I have a personal vendetta against the writers of that character, okay? Literally F you and all that you stand for if you even convince one child to be like freaking She-Hulk, okay? Thanks. Also, I think a lot of times, at least in like Hollywood, I wouldn't say this is the case everywhere. I think there's a lot of like really good books that do this really well, and a lot of really good like foreign movies, and not really very often in anime. Look, I like anime, but if you get an anime with a female character that you like for reasons more than they are your waifu, and you know, I think it's, well, far and few between, or few and far between. I don't know. You know what? I'm not good at metaphors. Wait, that's not a metaphor. What am I even saying? But you know, they exist. I'm not gonna say there's none of them in anime. I don't want to insult your waifus too much, okay? Like, Mikasa in Attack on Titan? Pretty good character. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that cringe double standards are cringe, right? Because in a lot of cases, people will be like, oh, masculinity is toxic, like you should show like your emotions more, you should care more about things, you shouldn't be so aggressive or competitive or stoic, or you know, all of these things. You've heard it all before. And then they copy and paste these traits onto like female main characters of, in my opinion, shitty movies. Most of the time they're shitty, sometimes they're good. And then they go, oh, it's better now, because they don't have a dick. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me anyway. And then when there's strong females, like even in real life, right, that have like levels of like femininity that they show, a lot of times they'll be shat on by not just like crazy like wokeists, you know, but by a lot of people. They'll like get bullied for like being sensitive and sweet and cute, and you know, they'll get taken advantage of, and it's and then like these Hollywood dumbasses are like, oh, these are traits that obviously we don't value very much because none of our characters are like this anymore, because it's toxic to have females display any level of femininity. And then I suppose you get to an argument at this point where it's like, oh, well, what determines femininity versus masculinity, and you know, are really should these traits be engendered in the first place, and should they not just be their own separate categorizations? And then it's like, well, I don't know, man, I think at this point we're getting to semantics and you're ignoring the point of the conversation, I think. It's just like, oh yes, but the point of the conversation I'm trying to have is that I feel like we should separate personality traits from gender roles, and it's just like, I don't know, maybe, but that's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, sorry, I've gotten mad at myself. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that there's like a voice in your head, and you're arguing with the voice in your head. Also, I am not doing anything to these guys. I'm just gonna kill them so Death Trap lasts longer. That's bad. That's good. That's bad. That's fine. Shit, Death Trap lost. Anyways, in case you lost the plot, because I lost the plot, so honestly, expecting you to have not lost it would be ridiculous. I am turning back around to the point where I was saying that I like Lilith in Borderlands 1 a lot. She's cool and strong, and I like her, and she's fun to play. And in Borderlands 3, it seems like she was written as a self-insert by a 5-year-old who, like, thinks that their amazing writing on Wattpad relates to anything whatsoever. Yeah.
I was made to open doors. There's no stopping us now, minion. Together, we shall free Pandora. I will lead you into battle. I will destroy Handsome Jack with my bare hands. I will... Stairs? No! Minion, you've got to go on without me. Do your master proud.
You know, this game was made after the pre-sequel. Also, this is going to be a really long part.
You know that stairs were my
But
only weakness. Next to electrocution and explosions and gunfire, rust, corrosion, being kicked a lot, viruses, being called bad names, falling from great heights, drowning, adult onset diabetes, being looked at funny, heart attacks, exposure to oxygen, being turned down by women, and pet allergens. Your brilliance is matched only by your malevolence.
anyway, even though the pre-sequel came out after this, and the writers of this game would obviously have no idea. Hold on, Jack. You can hang on to that thought for me. You don't want this.
Feel that, child killer? Hmm? The key's nearly charged. This world is gonna end.
Anyway. I like to believe that Jack installed these stairs here because he knew that after what he saw what Claptrap could do in the pre-sequel, he was like, I don't want to deal with that. Although admittedly at the end of the pre-sequel he did that, when he took his stair climbing wheel and dumped him in the trash. Well, actually that wasn't at the end of the pre-sequel, right? That was at the end of, no. Borderlands 1? Because he was the... No, yeah, pre-sequel happened after. Okay. Yeah, Borderlands 1, he was the leader of the Claptrap Revolution. Then Handsome Jack hired him as a vault hunter in the pre-sequel. Then at the end, he shot him, but he lived because of his super vault hunter subroutine inside of him reactivated itself. So it counteracted turning off all the claptraps code. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That's your lore for you. Anyway, this has been a long episode. It's been really rambly too. Hopefully you enjoyed. I did. See you next time. Peace.